Hello everyone, I'm Dennis Cometti. Well, I can understand why...
How are you, Dennis? It's good to be here tonight.
The Giants set to take on Sandringham in this exhibition match tonight. Just waiting. The game has commenced.
There is no glory in practice, but without practice, there is no glory.
Mumford taps it. Caniglio with the football. That play is as high-tech as it can from. Long it onto the ball. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. His mistake costs him a possession. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. Just fell through. And we have the first goal of the match. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Bounce goes the ball. Cleared by Mumford. He has the ball. Gets a handball away towards the man on the run. It's a shocking kick. And the ball crosses over the boundary. McKenzie with the kick. Taken by White. Gets boot to high. Nice work from Patton. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. 45 metres out. Hasn't got the carry. Score for the Giants. Pressure already being applied to Zebra. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. There's the bounce. Longett with a big fist on it. Tomlinson charges fiercely with a powerful bump. He's got the football now. His kicking is unbelievable. Some people don't go that far for their holidays. It looks like the umpire has decided it's a boundary throw-in. Tapped by Mumford. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. An easy grab for Coughlin.
It's no wonder the Zebras are falling behind with a marking count like that. If they don't start getting into the contest and start taking some marks, this game will be lost for them. Shaw, hands over the ball. He slams that on the boot. That's a nice strong mark. Right with the kick. Sinclair takes the mark.
A rushed kick. Williams has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark.
Williams has no trouble getting up on top of the packs, but sometimes he just can get his timing wrong. If he doesn't lift, I think it'll come to the stage where the coach will ask him to be a bit more disciplined in the contest.
Going for goal number one. Is it high enough, long enough, straight enough? The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Mumford punches it. Longett just got cleaned up and sent back to Neverland. Freeman with the kick. Hands like dinner plates. Goes up the line. Great mark under pressure. Kicks it. No one troubling him there. Haynes kicks. Marks. Sends the Sharon on its way. Cameron up. Jams it on the boot now. An easy interception for White. He gets above the crowd.
Cameron got a really good footballing brain. That's a nice strong mark. Green lining up with the goals. Green shoots for goal. Patton marks the ball, lining it up with the goal now. Patton goes for goal. That's a goal. GWS are in front.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The ball has been bounced. Mumford hits it, gains possession. The ball came out of the pack like a wet salmon. Puts the head down as he runs in. He's going for the 9-point shot and is rewarded for his efforts. Greater Western Sydney by 21. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Pierce wins the tap. Terrible timing by Mumford. He gains possession. Gains possession. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. Scully completely shanked that one. Looks like he forgot to practice his kicking during the week. Out of bounds it goes. Kicks hurriedly. Simply outplayed the opposition there.
Sandringham just can't find a free man inside 50, and it's really having an impact on the scoreboard. Goddard kicks the ball. Coughlin with the mark. He gets boot to the ball. He marks the ball. He slams that on the boot. The mark will be paid.
Choose to kick it. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Testing shot outside the 50. Caniglio will have earned his paycheck if he converts this one. Green swoops on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. Goal to the Giants. He's giving all he's got this match. That's number 3. That's 2 in a row for Greater Western Sydney. The Giants over Sandringham by 27. Pearce punches it. He controls the bouncing ball. Schilt delivers a nice bump for Bright. Quick hands find the running player. Gets the loose ball. With the ball now. Williams feeds it wide. McCartan wins the marking contest. A lovely drop pass. A solid mark from O'Kearney. Sends the Sharon on its way. Gets boot to high. A mark by Holmes. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. Ward passes it. Mumford is starting to get a lot of the football. And the mark will be...
Gets boot to the ball. The mark will be paid. He boots it. Strong mark there.
His stab kick once killed a small dog. I'm kidding. The dog was huge. Great mark under pressure. Choose to kick it. Minchington claims it. 40 metres out. Minchington shoots for goal. He was celebrating the moment that left his boot. Great bounce. Guided down nicely by Mumford. As we go into the break, the scores are the Giants 33, Sandringham 12.
Sandringham continued their average form here with a lot of turnovers and poor conversion marring their play.
The scores were very high in that term. Time to check those stats.
Neither team showing any superiority in the tackling count today. Really close. Locked horns in the tackle contests. 7-1. GWS and the Zebras.
The players have received their instructions and they're ready to start play again.
Never give up, never give in. And when the upper hand is yours, you may have the ability to win with the dignity that you absorbed the loss.
Ward marks. Ward sends one up towards the wing. Caniglio, the better man there.
The GWS big men are not pulling down many marks inside the 50, with most of the GWS scoring opportunities coming from shots on the run. Mumford taking aim. Cameron gets the interception on the bounce.
Gathers the ball, gains possession. Patton looking for another goal here. The Giants with the advantage as they lead Sandringham 39-12. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Longer wins the tap. Terrible timing by Mumford. Takes possession. And he's heading for home. A chance to add one more to his tally. That's a goal and that's 9 points. The Giants by 6 goals. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The bounce straight down.
Longer is just a real workhorse in the ruck, and I reckon his teammates really appreciate his uncomplicated approach to the game. Mumford approaching home now. White with the kick. Longer with a strong mark. Sending it on its way. That's a nice strong mark. Sinclair boots it. He marks the ball.
Gets boot to high. Great grab. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. 45 metres out. Rice whacks one on the boot for goal. They say you miss 100% of the shots you never take, so hopefully he can just shrug that one off. They really needed a goal there. I would have expected him to nail that.
The dominance we're seeing from GWS at the moment has come mostly from their running goals. They just haven't been able to get up to the contest and take a mark inside forward 50. He puts power behind that kick. Great hands. He slams that on the boot.
Hand pass by Scully. These possessions just keep ticking over for Caniglio. Cameron looking to make them pay for that turnover. Green controls it. Superb handball. The ball picked up. Mumford aiming for the goals. Greater Western Sydney have scored the last 3 goals. Greater Western Sydney over Sandringham by 41. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Good bounce. Knocks it down in front. Cameron on the ball at the moment. Hand passed by Ward. Sends it into the open paddock. Shield gets a nice bump from Bright. The ball bounced favourably for Tomlinson. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. He just can't get out of the action. He runs for home. It's like giving a bazooka to Mr. Bean, and the ball crosses over the boundary. McKenzie slams it on the boot. Wright got under it. His stab kick once killed a small dog. I'm kidding. The dog was huge. A mark by Webster.
Well, the quality of disposal has been pretty soft out there, and that's enabled the Zebras to rack up the marks. Sandringham need to cut out these junk possessions and become more attacking. He kicks the ball. The mark will be paid.
Bumps the big skin. Ward takes the mark. Gets boot to high. Scully, you gotta pass the ball. Coughlin with the kick. Only 2 minutes remaining. Well done to keep it alive under pressure. Short lobs the pass. Shield, not fazed by the pressure, gets his kick away. Freeman takes the mark. Sends the Sharon on its way. Wright gets the mark without contest.
Wright, it's just a real slippery customer if you give him any space. Minchington boots it. He can't bring that mark down. He gets the loose ball. Rice heading for goal. He slams that on the boot. Really solid use of the body to outmark his opponent.
They desperately need this goal to stem the flow. Davis kicks the ball out of the 50. And the mark will be paid. Slams it on the boot. Mumford sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Unfortunately placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. Cameron with his head down, running for home. Give him a whack and they'll let you down every time.
You're right, Dennis. That is a letdown.
He'll be disappointed with that effort.
Well, fortune favours the brave. It's time Sandringham stopped playing safe with their possession and took the game on. The mark will be paid. He gets boot to the ball. Pearce with the mark. He boots it. Kept his composure then.
Sends the Sharon on its way. O'Kearney up. Sends the Sharon on its way. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Rice picks it up. Sends it on its way. Kicks it across the ground. Pearce has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Good mark by Shield. Sends the Sharon on its way. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster. Richo, you followed his career for a while. Could he kick this?
I reckon the distance might be too much from here, Dennis.
30 metres from home. Going for goal number 1. Green with the goal. He sinks his first goal. All is in readiness. Look at that bounce. Mumford gets the tap, takes possession. Ball up in the centre square. Sandringham trailing by 48 at the break.
The important thing is to keep your noses in front, but I get the feeling GWS may be fighting to stay there in the second half.
The players have had a good break. They should be ready to bring this game home.
They struggled throughout the first half, but there's still a half a game to go.
The spiralling torpedo from Ward. That play is as high-tech as a campfire. Is in his possession. Sweeping handball. Delidio gathers. Longer throws it, clear as day. You know more about him than me, Richo. Reckon he can bag this one?
It's just too far out for him, Dan.
50 metres out. Goal from a long way out by Mumford. That's number 4. This kick puts them further into the lead. And there's the bounce.
Longer. He's just a real workhorse in the ruck, and I reckon his teammates really appreciate his uncomplicated approach to the game. Right, puts his boot on it. The ball is out of bounds.
Longer guides it. Somehow found more room on the boundary than Wayne Harms. Oh, gee, he just couldn't pull it off. We'll have a throw in. Doesn't quite manage to pull it off. Great try. Longer decisively. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. Slams it on the boot. And the mark will be paid. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger. So they tell him, Long will have to put everything into this one. Long sinks it from a long way out. That's his first. This one gives them an even bigger lead.
Lobb can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league.
The ball finds its way into the grateful clutches of the opposition. Shot at goal by Delidio. He gave it a crack, but it sailed wide of the goal. They'll be disappointed with that effort.
Their disposal efficiency has been fantastic, but the Zebras need to begin taking more gambles if they're going to cause some damage on the scoreboard. White having no trouble taking that one.
Kicks it across the ground. A great effort. Kicked by Longer. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. That kick has covered a very long distance. Takes it well. Sinclair with a perfect drop punt. He has the ball. He grabs it on the run. He just can't get out of the action.
No questioning whether Sandringham can take a mark. I think everyone has seen enough cheap marks taken out there. The Zebras need to start kicking more direct for goal. Minchington needs to get this, otherwise it's going to be harder and harder for them to come back.
He has space for an easy mark. Gets boot to high. Something has gone on behind play, and there will be a free kick. McCartan slams it on the boot. Oh, something must have carried that. It's a lovely long... 45 metres out. Rice steers the ball towards goal. Give them a wrap and they'll let you down every time, Richard.
A real letdown there, Den.
It's not the score he was looking for.
Davis is a pretty decent kick of the footy, but you can always be better. That's a nice, strong mark. Boy, do they need to score. Nice kick.
The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Mumford with the punch. Cameron has the ball. Slips the handball to Caniglio. Shot by Caniglio. Wins the hard ball. Sends the Sharon on its way. It was all his. Nice drop punt. Border Control will be keen to look at this trafficking. Webster kicks it out of congestion. Marks. Kicked by Wright. The opposition forgot about him, and he takes the easy mark. Strong mark.
The Giants have been dominant in the air, and they're marking everything. The Zebras need to stop trying to outmark GWS and just get a fist into the contest. The ball has been grabbed on the bounce. Kelly just hoping for the best. We're at the 90-second mark.
Kicked by White. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Scully shoots it. It's in the air. He's outside the 50. Kicks, and it's through for 9 points. Greater Western Sydney leads by 63.
Sandringham could just been poor at reading the ball off the packs. They need to get back to basics and try and generate some forward run and carry.
A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash.
Mumford. He's creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel. He slams that on the boot. Wilson gathers it. Gives it to the running man. Wright has given away a free kick.
The spiralling torpedo from Cheel. Nice work from Cameron. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Distance could be the problem. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Looks like he panicked there. Sockers the ball away. Going for goal number 1. The kick just clears the line for a goal. Delidio getting his first right there. This kick puts them further into the lead. All is in readiness. The bounce.
Mumford has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays. Quick hands finding the running player. Scully takes the opportunity. He lays off the pass. He heads into home. Mumford shoots for goal. Perfect kick. The Giants lead.
The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Claimed by Mumford. Has it now. Hits the running man. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richo.
I can't believe it, Dennis. He just keeps surprising us up here in the commentary box.
Too far out to score, sure. Minchington will have earned his paycheck if he converts this one. 45 metres out. That's got to hurt it. Just missed. That won't help. They need a goal. Disappointing kick there. Is there anything interesting in the stats, Richo?
The
last quarter. Here we go.
It ain't over till it's over.
Tap by Longer. You wouldn't want to meet him in a dark alleyway. Takes possession. Approaching the goals now. He has space for an easy mark. Gets boot to leather. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. His kicking is unbelievable. Some people don't go that far for their holidays. 35 metres out. Low kick. He has no trouble grabbing that one. 25 metres out. Golden opportunity here. Minchington has to get this goal. Plenty of time left on the clock, but it will be an uphill battle to close that margin. Mumford gets onto the ball. Wood with the handball out of the pack. Interception. Longett gets a hard bump from Cameron. Has clearly been shopping at Clangers or us. Wood with the kick. Sinclair has had plenty of it, Richo.
He has been outstanding all match, Dan.
Johnson runs in. Johnson getting into position for the kick. 50 metres out. Johnson drives the ball towards goal. Goal. When he's on song, he sings a very good song. And that puts them further in front. The ball is bounced. Deft touch from Mumford. Caniglio onto the ball. Quick hands find the running player. He runs into the goal. Pressure didn't faze him. Kicks as cool as the other side of the pillar. McKenzie doesn't waste that opportunity. McKenzie puts it on the boot. Marked by White.
When you look at the set shots at goal, there just aren't enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to mark. Look, Sandringham forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
That had some power behind it. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal on the side. Too far out to score, surely. Great grab. Opportunity now for Long. A chance to add one more to his tally. Long executes the goal well. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Bounce goes the ball. Mumford wins the tap. Terrible timing by Longer. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. That's a goal, and that's 9 points. That's 3 in a row for the Giants. That could be the final nail in the coffin. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Guided by Mumford with the ball now. Nice drop punt. Kelly wins the marking contest.
The Giants could bypassing their forward targets and having shots on the run with very few marks inside forward 50. Just 3 minutes left. He boots it. He grabs it. Johnson lines up.
Going for goal number 2. It's going. Johnson, ambitious kick. I can't believe it. It's a goal. That's his second. The lead has been increased. The umpire has bounced the ball. Big leap. He's got the football now. Goddard just got cleaned up and sent back to Neverland. An easy grab for O'Kearney. Kicks. An easy grab for Longer.
Longer doesn't have the strongest marking hands in the league, but he's certainly very, very handy on the lead. And the ball is out of play. Cleanly tapped out of the ruck. Haynes with a clean pick-up. Sinclair slams the ball to his boot. That's a nice, strong mark.
Williams kicks. An easy interception for Webster. Choose to kick it. Rice looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one.
He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. Minchington kicks it.
Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Shot at goal by Rice. He's missed it. They really needed a goal there. He'll be disappointed with that effort.
Davis has a lovely kick on him. If he can utilise that in heavy traffic, he will become crucial to his team's finals ambitions. A clear free kick there, pushed in at that. Pearce puts his boot on it. What a sensational grab.
Jams it on the boot now. Minchington marks. 45 metres out. Going for goal number 3. He's missed it. Fair to say that'll have little impact on the scoreboard. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. He'll look for a quick option here. A pinpoint pass is the key. Picks it. Sinclair looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one.
Sinclair's just a real slippery customer if you give him any space. Williams just wanted it more then. He gets boot to the ball.
Good mark by Mumford. His kick slurs up the side of his boot. That play is as high-tech as it can for. He has the ball. Webster sends the ball on its way. Sinclair gets the upper hand. Sends the Sharon on its way. It's Edward Scissorhands. The ball picked up. Puts the head down as he runs in. Sends the Sharon on its way. A good mark under the circumstances. Booted by Kelly. Cameron with the interception. Caniglio gets a free kick after throwing the ball. 65 metres out. Going for goal number 1. It's in the air. That kick was gigantic. Great goal. I'm sure we'll look back and exaggerate the distance in years to come. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce is dead straight. Mumford knocks it down the field. Caniglio gets the ball out of the pack. He runs into the goal. Shot by Mumford. Goal from a long way out by Mumford. The lead has been increased. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Intercept by Caniglio. It's like he has the ball on a string. Mumford whacks one on the boot for goal. He takes the gamble from outside 50, and it pays off. That's 9 points. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Big thump from Mumford. The Zebras were punished. Richo, did you enjoy the matchup between Greater Western Sydney and the Zebras?
The country is full of good coaches, but we shouldn't be blaming the coach for this result.
Always have that unique perspective on things, Richard. Goodbye.
that